Hello everyone, GiftedSoul here back for another video, and this video is going to be me unboxing a new deck for you guys. It's not necessarily a new deck, but it is new to my collection. It is the Prism Tarot. Now, with my new phone that I'm recording from, it seems to be anything that I show with words is going to show backwards, so I will make sure to read to you guys the box, not the box necessarily, but the cards and everything when I flip through them. But anyway, this is the Prism Tarot, and it comes from the 8th house. It was a deck that was out of stock for a little bit because they sold out, and then they restocked recently. So I've had my eye on the deck for a little while. Shout out to Queen Tarot TV. She is the reason why I even knew that this deck existed. I had to have it from the moment I seen her using it in her live streams and stuff. So definitely, owe that to her, because again, it is a very beautiful deck, and again, I would have never seen it if it wasn't for her showcasing it on her channel. So I will link her channel down below as well. But yeah, the Prism Tarot. If I can, I started to get up and get some scissors, but to be honestly, I did not feel like getting up to get it. But while I'm opening this, I will show you guys what it came with. It came in a nice sturdy little box that they packed it in. Came with this little, I guess you could call it a third eye, whatever you want to call it. And then on the back, it says, "Shopping small is a spell. Every item we offer is lovingly created by the hearts, minds, and hands of real people just like you. And your purchase helps support these small makers and ethical supply chains. We cannot thank you enough for choosing to shop small. You're supporting people instead of corporations, and that's truly magical. Thank you, Sarah." So, yeah. And then it came with this card here. It says the 8th house and their address, their email address, and all of that good stuff. And then on the other side, it says the 8th house, ethical witchy vibes, indie goods. So, yeah, I'm not opening this with my mouth, y'all. So, you're going to have to give me a second to get this open with my fingers, if I can. Jesus. I really don't want to end up opening this with my, so I have some, I'm going to use this lip gloss too, if I can, because once I start a video, I really don't like to get up in the middle of it, but I will if I have to. Okay, so my lip gloss tube, got it. So, yeah, so I've been excited to get this deck. Shipped it out pretty quickly, and now I have it. Can't wait. Okay, so it opens up like this, just white in the inside, and again, this is what it looks like on the outside. It says Prism Tarot. I don't know if I could fix this or not, but I don't like how they show up like that. So my favorite part of the deck, it is tie-dye. I was wearing a shirt that matched this, actually. So it says "Stay Magic AF," and we all know what that means if we're grown. So my favorite part, to be honest, is its gilding. It has holographic silver gilding. These also have keywords, so they are beginner friendly. This is what the backs look like. Very, very pretty, glossy. Whew. Y'all, I'm just happy to have this. Get it while you can, because they will run out. When I first saw this deck again on Queen Tarot TV's channel, I went to the website to find it, and they had 0 left. They were sold out. And then when I went back to it, it was recently, I decided to check again, and they were getting ready for a restock of the deck. It was for pre-order at the time. So as soon as I purchased it. And it was not expensive at all. For a deck like this, it was very cheap. I think it was, I want to say $39 and something with tax and everything. But very inexpensive for a nice deck like this. So I'm going to go ahead and start flipping through the cards. But that's what the back looks like. And again, it is holographic gilding. So let's see. So, okay. And again, I'm going to read to you what the cards say because, like I said, in this particular camera that I'm using, everything is in reverse, and I really can't stand that, but this is what we're going to have to deal with right now. So, Oracle of Raindrops, Sensitivity. Yeah. And then we have Oracle of Lightning, Determination. So this would be, I'm guessing, the major arcana. Oracle of Gems, Practicality. Oracle of Clouds, Perceptive. Novus of Raindrops, Play. We have Novus of Lightning, Exploration. Novus of Gems, Skill Development. Yeah, so all of this looks backwards, which is driving me insane, but this deck is too pretty not to show it to you guys. So, Novus of Clouds, Curiosity. So there are keywords in case all of this stuff at the top is kind of throwing you for a loop. There are keywords. Master of Raindrops, Emotional Maturity. So it's pretty much like a tarot oracle, basically. Master of Lightning, Leadership. So I'm wanting to say that the lightning suit could be wands. Obviously the gems with the green, we're talking pentacles. The raindrops, I feel like could be the cups. Maybe. No. Yeah, emotional maturity. So yeah. This is blue, by the way. It may look purple. It's like bluish purple, but. And then the clouds, I feel like definitely, since we're talking about perceptive here, I do feel like that is the swords. And I'm going to figure it out. There is no guidebook, y'all. That's another thing, but I feel like you might not need one due to the keyword that's at the bottom. So, let's see. Master of Gems, Wealth. So, it doesn't appear to come in order. Master of Clouds, Intellect. We have the World, Judgments, and those also have keywords too. Not only does it have the World and Judgment, but at the bottom there's a keyword. So for Judgment, there's Reckoning, Ascension for the World. We have the Sun, which is Clarity. Interesting. The Moon, Shadow Work. The Star, Rejuvenation. The Tower, Upheaval. The Devil, Restriction. Temperance, Just Breathe. Death, Let Go. The Hanged One, it says, not the Hanged Man, so gender neutral, I guess you could say. Surrender. Justice, of course, Balance. Wheel of Fortune, Cycles. So if you know the traditional tarot system, I don't necessarily, I mean, if you can't, I almost dropped them. If you can't like get anything out of the keywords, perhaps maybe they don't make sense with the title of the card or the card that it's referring to in traditional tarot, just pay attention to the Wheel of Fortune instead of what's down here. But the Hermit, seek truth, strength, compassion. The Chariot, momentum. The Lovers, duality. The Hierophant, unlearn. Unlearn, yeah. That makes sense because with the Hierophant, it talks about traditions. So it's like if you grew up with some type of tradition or something, sometimes you have to break the chains when you get older and learn your own way, make your own traditions. So unlearn. I get that's perfect. The Emperor, take up space. Okay. We have the Empress, receive. So I've seen one video on this deck. So like I said, Queen Tarot TV is the reason I knew about it. Then I tried to do research on it. I found a website, which is the8thhouse.com, I believe. I'll link it down below. And the Empress receive. I don't know if I read that, but then you have a gift, creativity, birth, you know. But yeah, I seen one video and they didn't flip through all the cards. It was like very short, to the point, just them, you know, I guess showcasing their deck for a few seconds. But yeah, so at least at the time that I was doing research, that is, I think, the only video I found on it. There may have been others, but that's the only one that I could remember seeing. The High Priestess, intuition, love, love, love. So I did see that one. The Magician, creation. So I'm wondering why. Well, no, they're not. Okay. No, never mind. They are in order, but I'm flipping them the wrong way. That's the thing. Well, I don't know. Anyway, the Fool, take the leap. Apprentice of Raindrops, charm. So I kind of feel like that could be Ace of Cups, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, these are not. It's like they can be in order, but then they get out of order again. I don't know what's going on, but Apprentice of Lightning, adventure. I'm pretty sure that this is not used because it's quality packaging, and on top of that, these are like I said, they just restocked recently, or not even recently, but it was available for pre-sale. So, but Apprentice of Gems, efficiency. Apprentice of Clouds, ambition, fulfillment, 10 of Raindrops. So yeah, this is 10 of Cups. I mean, yeah, the bluish color, the raindrops is cups. So I'm on the roll here. So like I said, the raindrops will be cups. The clouds is going to be swords, gems, pentacles, lightning, wands. And am I missing something? Cups, wands, swords, and pentacles. Nope, I think we got it all. These are, I don't know why, but anyway, 10 of lightning. Okay, so I see what they're doing. So they're not in order of the traditional tarot. They have their own order system for this deck from what I can see. So they're giving you all the 10s of each suit in one pile, all the queens, all the pages, all the kings, if I haven't already said that. And yeah, that's what it looks like they're doing here. Because I was about to say, 10 of lightning, burden. So that's 10 of wands. Yes, yes. 10 of gems, legacy. 10 of pentacles. 10 of clouds. It says endings. We have 9 of raindrops, emotional stability. Yeah, so if you know the traditional tarot system, especially if you know that system, you don't have to use your intuition regardless, because I'm going to be doing that anyway. But when it comes to knowing traditional tarot, sometimes it helps you understand a particular deck more, because this is for a beginner. I do feel like beginners can use this because of the keywords. They do correlate nicely with the traditional meanings of traditional tarot, but it is also a lot helpful if you already know the system a little bit. because somebody new might find this a bit confusing. Not this card in particular, but just the cards in general. But I do feel like it is beginner friendly, but there are going to be some people that don't take well to it. Of course, that's with any deck. Um, but Nine of Lightning, Resilience. Nine of Gems, Abundance. So yeah, that's what they're doing. They're doing it. That's their order. So if you get this deck and it looks like it's not in order, just wait. It'll make sense once you get to flipping through the cards, because like I said, they're giving you all the nines in one area from each suit, all the swords, and so on and so forth. So I was about to, I'm just looking like, what is going on? But we have Nine of Clouds, Anxiety. I like it when a deck includes that word because, well, not like, but love, because a lot of people go through anxiety, especially people that do psychic readings and tarot. It's just, anxiety is something most of us go through. I'm pretty sure everybody has anxiety, everybody in general, regardless of if you have psychic abilities or not. But everybody deals with it in a different way, and somebody has it more than somebody else, if that makes sense. So anxiety, you have people that go through it daily, you have people that go through it every once in a while, you have people that go through it every time maybe they get bad news or something. Anxiety, everybody has experienced it, and if not, you will eventually. But there's different kinds of anxiety, and there's different coping mechanisms, and again, just not everybody deals with it in the same way. So but anyway, I love when a deck includes that. So we have Eight of Cups, which is Eight of Raindrops. Walk away, and if you need to, you could. I just wouldn't, but I do feel like you could write on these with like not permanent marker, mind you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't write on them at all because it's already keywords and stuff. But for somebody new, if it will help you to remember the suits, you could put like, okay, or you can just write it down on paper. Like this journal, I got this journal at Walmart Saturday, I think it was. So I'm not gonna necessarily, I might write it down anyway, but it says make today amazing. Like I said, the camera is not, I don't like how everything's in reversed, but yeah, you can, I'm gonna journal with this and also like write video ideas and stuff in it. I'm getting off topic, but it's just a regular notebook type of journal, and I got it very cheap. I think it was like almost $2 at Walmart, and that's something I did not plan to go in Walmart to get. So yeah, go in for one thing and come out with another thing. I also got a binder. It's right here beside me. Not beside me, but underneath me. So Eight of Lightning, so Eight of Wands, and this says action. Yes, wow. Eight of Gems, hard work. So again, that's Pentacles. Eight of Clouds, self-victimization. So self-entrapment. Eight of Swords. Wow. I think I'm getting along with this good. At first, the only thing that was getting me was that it wasn't in order, but it is in their own order. So just remember that. Again, love the backs. So again, shout out to Queen Tarot TV for, she didn't intentionally like tell me about this deck. What I did was I seen her use the deck in her live stream, and I'm like, hey, what deck is that? Because that's a very pretty deck. And some people are strange because some people will not tell you what decks they use. It's weird. I never got that, but anytime I ask her about, hey, what kind of deck is that you're using? What's the name of that deck? She'll tell me. But you have people that will intentionally withhold information from you about decks, and to me that is a little, I don't know, that's a pet peeve to me. That is weird. Like, I don't understand. I mean, I can understand if it was like a self-published or self-created deck that maybe you don't want people knowing about, or you don't want people to try to copy from it or whatever. But when somebody just simply says, okay, I'm gonna choose not to tell her what kind of deck this is, to me that's weird. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, Anyway, anytime I ask her about what kind of deck she's using, she'll tell me. Now, she didn't tell me who it was by, and that's because I didn't ask. But I just asked her what the name of the deck was. All I need is a little piece of information to go look up stuff myself. So when she told me the Prism Tarot, I looked it up, and your girl found it. I found a website. I found, like I said, only one video, but it was still enough to let me know that that was the right deck that I was looking for. And yeah, so we have 7 of raindrops, 7 of cups, and then the keyword is choices. So I'm liking this deck. I am. So 7 of lightning, defense. 7 of gems, achievements. 7 of clouds, scarcity and mentality. Okay. Yep. We have 6 of raindrops, memories. 6 of cups. That ex is coming back. That ex is thinking about you. Something from the past is returning. Your childhood, whatever it could be. Okay, so we have 6 of lightning. 6 of wands, and it says victory. 6 of gems, which is 6 of pentacles, generosity. 6 of clouds, swords, transition. 5 of cups, which is 5 of raindrops in this deck, and it's lost. So I like a deck that does that, where it's like instead of like wands and swords and cups and pentacles, they give a different name for it. I actually like that. Some other tarot decks that I have, which is like Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine tarot decks, where they do that. Like for instance, instead of 5 of cups, it's 5 of water. Instead of 5 of wands, it's 5 of spring. I kind of like that. And I feel like I have been trying, I came up with an idea to kind of do a deck similar with a similar theme. But I'm just going to, tarot, that's a lot of cards. So bear with me, but I am going to be working on that. As far as tarot goes, but 5 of lightning, competition. Like I said, you'll easily know what the suits are if you're already well established in tarot, for sure. Yeah, at first, yeah, I did have to kind of think about it, but then things started making sense. So, but it is still very beginner friendly. It could be a teacher. It has keywords, so you can definitely learn something from it. I'm loving this color scheme and this box and everything. Whew. And this video is, wow, I was not trying to make it this long, but 5 of gems, 5 of pentacles, which is need, okay. 5 of clouds, defeats. 4 of raindrops, contemplation. 4 of lightning, homecoming. 4 of gems, security. 4 of clouds, rest. So it's a bed. That's a breath of fresh air, because a lot of people are like, I wouldn't say afraid of 4 of swords in the deck. It's not like a card that people are generally afraid of, because it really just means relaxation, but you know, needing to slow down and just relax and chill out. But you know, it kind of looks as if they're laying on like a coffin or something. That's like, I'm not necessarily afraid of that, but I know people would kind of be sensitive to that. And on top of that, you know, I don't know, I just like seeing new ways of describing these suits. So we have a bed here instead. So yeah. We have 3 of raindrops, which is 3 of cups, community. And speaking of 3 of cups, some people see that as a third party card. And it can be, but I don't know. I have like a lot to say about that card. We're not going to get, well, that's going to have to be a separate video. because the main meaning is celebration. So it's like, I don't know. But like I said, use your intuition when you see it. Maybe the number jumps out of you, maybe the keyword, maybe the picture, what have you. Maybe spirit is speaking to you a lot through these cards, even with things that may not make sense with the card. So always use your intuition. But yeah, I have a lot to say about Three of Cups because, yeah, it's one of those cards that need like a conversation about that card alone, you know. So three to me, but Three of Lightning. So we have Three of Wands, the journey. Three of Gems, collaboration. Yep. Three of Clouds, heartbreak. So that's your Three of Swords. Two of Raindrops, which is Two of Cups, partnership, soulmate, that type of thing. Harmonizing. So we have Two of Lightning, planning, which also this to me is like free will. So it's like Two of Wands. What I've learned from it is that it's not really predictable. It's like it just depends on your free will, the effort you're willing to put in. And yeah, but it does show progress, but just not, you know, it may not tell you where you're going, but you know. Anyway, so we have priorities, which is Two of Pentacles here. Two of Swords, indecision. Ace of Raindrops, rebirth. So Ace of Cups, rebirth is a good way of looking at it. We have Ace of Lightning, inspiration, Wands. And I'm only saying the name of the suits over and over again, just in case we have some beginners watching this video. Or again, you're interested in this deck and you're like, just like confused about what is what. I really don't feel like you would be though, because it's even for a new person, I feel like a person that's new to tarot, just getting started, I feel like they would even know what this is. So this is a perfect deck for everybody, I feel. So Ace of Gems, opportunity. And then Ace of Clouds, which is Ace of Swords, new ideas. So yeah, should we do a card pull? You know what? I think I'm going to. So yeah, they are slippery because they are glossy. Ooh. I wish you can't really see, but they shuffle pretty nicely. They are glossy, but I like glossy, or slippery rather, but because of them being glossy, they are slippery. So they do ripple shuffle quite nicely. And I want to show y'all that, but I'm in a setup where it's just one wrong move and something can go wrong. So we're just gonna, I don't know if I could, yeah, I'm not even gonna try, but it does shuffle. I don't know. It's one of those decks where it may take you time to break the deck in, but eventually, like, it's not a bad shuffle at all. It's actually pretty good, but I want to be careful because I do not want to mess up this gilding. So but yeah, I wanted to show you guys when I first got it, because what can happen is I'll have eventually something may go wrong and the deck may not have the gilding anymore or starts to fade. So I wanted to show this as soon as I got it. It's going to take time for it to get there, of course. It's not going to tear apart at first glance. So it's going to take time. And again, I may not use this deck that much simply because I don't want that to happen. A lot of decks that are gilded that I have, I'm extra careful with them, at least at the beginning. Then I just get tired of being careful and just shuffle, and eventually the gilding fades or it comes completely off. But how I kind of stop that from happening, at least how I preserve the deck a bit longer, is simply just not using it much. So yeah. So let's see. What do we have? Ooh, so we have Ace of Lightning, which is Ace of Wands. This is our collective message. It says inspiration. So I feel like the message here is to do what inspires you, do what uplifts you, do something that makes the fire burn in you. Okay, do something that you're passionate about. And I do see a lot of ideas, new ideas coming to you guys, whoever may be watching this. And I do feel like you being an inspiration to others currently. People are taking your advice and watching you, being very observant, trying to see what to do and what not to do. People are looking up to you, I feel. And now is, and also this is another thing. Don't dim your light for somebody else to shine. Yes, you want other people to shine, but don't, Spirit is saying to don't be modest. Give yourself a pat on the back when you know you have done something worth celebrating for the most part. But yeah, inspiration, Ace of Lightning. I feel like the main word is just do it. Just do it. Don't wait around anymore. Just do it. If you're inspired, get up and do it. Don't procrastinate. Get up and do it is the message I'm getting. So that is all I have for you guys. Again, this is the Prism Tarot. Comes in this lovely box, very sturdy. Again, it says Stay Magic AF on the back, and then on this side it says the Prism Tarot. Then you have a, like a, I guess that's supposed to be like a crystal or a diamond or something, but yeah. So that is what I have for you guys in regards to this deck. So again, it comes with this card and this little small miniature thing. And yeah, so I hope to see you guys in the next one. I wish you love and light. Stay safe, stay blessed, take care. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I hope that we can connect again soon.